Hi, you're watching Dog-Eared Musings, and I'm Monica. And today I'm not exactly doing a book news because I'm talking about books that are somewhat older as well as somewhat newer. And it's not exactly a TBR because, let's be honest, when I say I'm going to read something, it usually takes me months and months to read it. This is more like a book wish list. A wish list in the terms of books that I wish I would read soon so that I would stop having to think about them. Alright, so what are these books? Let me get to my page of my notes. I'm almost done with my notebook, so it's nice. I only have like a couple more pages left, which I've never really gotten with a notebook before. Alright, the first two books are kind of books that focus on the same themes. These are Seek You by Christine Radke and The Loneliness Files by Athena Dixon. These titles both focus on the theme of loneliness, which is a subject that I've been really interested in exploring in my reading. I think mainly because being in solitude and kind of grappling with my own loneliness has been a journey that I've been trying to discover for the past year now. And I know there's something a little bit boring or cringy in kind of talking about that, but it's really cool that there are these two authors that have really delved into this topic. And so Radke focuses on this in a nonfiction lens through the mode of graphic novel, whereas Dixon focuses on this through essays, both personal and non-personal. So I'm really excited in delving more into this subject. And do I need therapy? Maybe. Next book on the list is another oldie, Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. So I moved to Florida and it's getting to be October, and I feel like it's kind of a must read, especially now that it's getting closer to spooky season. I think that this is kind of the most optimum time to dip my toe into the series and kind of figure out what the hype is all about. Next book coming up is Brian Washington's Family Meal, which is a new book, a new release that comes out this fall, and I'm really excited. This book is about family drama and food, as you know, my two favorite topics. And I also have heard that this book features a jealous ghost, which my Scorpio energy needs, especially now that we're drawing closer to my season. I need that jealous ghost energy ASAP. Another book that I'm really interested about is TheVulnerables by Sigrid Nunez. Now, she also wrote the book The Friend, which is another book that I've had on my wish list for a very long time. I need to read that book as well, so I might just need to have a Sigrid Nunez readathon where I just read them back to back. Now, apparently this is another book that analyzes friendship and relationships as well as solitudeness. I'm not gonna lie, the blurb for this book gave me no indications of what this book actually was about, so I'm kind of going into it not knowing, but a lot of the commentary on it seemed like it was a almost coming of age novel where the main character is looking for human connection. We'll see. It sounds like it's going to be really interesting, and from what I've heard of Nunez's writing, it sounds like she's a very interesting author. So I want to try to see if I can read them back to back at some point. So another author who I haven't read yet but really want to delve into her work is Lauren Groff. Now, Lauren Groff has written Matrix as well as The Fates and Furies, And this next book is called Berber Wilds, which focuses on a young woman escaping during colonial America. And this is kind of a modern take on the survival novel. And I've heard some really amazing things, especially from the podcast, The Bar and the Bookcase, which I will link in the show notes. I'm really excited to read more about this, and I feel like this is the perfect time of year to really delve into nature books, even if the nature, I guess especially if the nature is spooky. If my glare on my glasses has been bothering you this whole time, sorry. Alright, so that was the list of books that I wish I would get to so that they would stop living in my head rent-free. I'm gonna let you guys pick which one should I read first. Or is there another book that I should add to my wish list that you think I should get to that completely supersedes all of them? What are you guys reading right now? I'm really excited to hear all about even more new releases for this season as well as the next year. I hope that your fall is full of non-reading slumps. This has been Monica. You've been watching Dog Year Musings. Happy reading.